Oh. All right, muzzle work with Mr. Yada Man. We do all this with all of our dogs, and I'm doing weird, awkward positions to show you. Down. There is no strap. We're just doing stuff, teaching him to come in here, and I'm gonna be moving it around. You're gonna see me holding it with 2 hands because when he starts going, it's hard for me to hold on to. I wanna make sure that you guys understand I'm not using both hands to squeeze his head in place. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose the muzzle. Muzzle. All right, guys, as time goes by, you're gonna see me speed things up and ask for more advanced behaviors. Right now, we're just in heel position, right position, and front positions. The reason why I'm gonna ask for more advanced behaviors is because I'm just working with my dog. This is what we call the flow. I want you to see how in tune the dog is to me, and a lot of these things I've never asked for before. I'm having the dog walk in awkward positions. I'm having the dog walk between my legs, all while the dog's staying inside the muzzle. And so all this is going off of touch and feel. This is super important to understand how in tune this dog is to me. Again, I'm not using an electronic collar. I'm not using choke chains, pinch collars, leashes, toys, food. All this is being done just by the interaction itself between me and the dog. And the whole point of this for me is to make sure that my dog does not have any limitations. Some people see this as what they call circus tricks. Generally, other professional dog trainers who have traditional training methods, they see things as, well, my dog would never need to do that, so it's a waste of time to teach that. For me, I don't want my dogs to have any limitations at all. I don't want to have any limitations with my dog. So even if I don't think I'll ever need to do this with my dog later on down the road, I teach a bunch of stuff anyways. And what I find is this makes my dog stronger in every area that he may need to perform. I give a better breakdown about what's going on at the end of this video. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. Sit. Up. Muzzle. That's a good boy. Ooh. You're so fun, dude. And now I'm just wherever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh. I feel like I should try out for the NBA of dogs. You think like my dribbling skills, I'm making Misty's, I'm just messing with Misty. Yeah. Oh. Down, down, front, muzzle, good boy. Reverse, down, front, muzzle. Ah, good boy. Yes, you are. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Gonna spin you the other way? Probably not. Let's see. I gotta get my coordination down. There we go. Trying to right with my left hand. Yeah. Oh. 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 Now we're going really slow. Yeah. Oh. All right, I'm out of breath. You're out of breath. Oh, you want more? More. Out. Good boy. Heel. Up, up, up. Yeah, there you go, good enough. Down. So we're trying different things and doing different stuff. Come on, heel. Break, go. All right, so anyways, a lot of muzzle stuff. What we're doing is, I have a muzzle specifically. This is European basket muzzle. Elite Canine, I like it. I do not make any money off of this. I'm just telling you guys. I tell everybody what I get, where I get it at. I don't mind to recommend people or help people out. So I take the back strap off. The back strap goes around the neck. The top strap, I don't take it off because it's attached. I can't take it off unless I cut it. I don't want to do that. But I just set it up to where there's nothing wrapping around the dog's head or anything going in the dog's eyes. This is what I love about this padding right here You see some dogs that have like warm spots on their nose, and this padding, this felt, whatever you want to call it, does a really good job with that. It's super ventilated. Basically the whole front of this muzzle is open. So that's what I like about it. Even this part isn't really strong. It's strong and durable, but it's like, it's not that they can't move or bend. This whole thing is pliable. Even this bar, it's a nice bar right there in the front, but I can bend the bar and shape it however I want to. So after we do muzzle fights and stuff like that, sometimes I have to go back and readjust it. But I like the fact that it's flexible and comforting for the dog. But I always have this set up. I do not teach the dog to go into the muzzle with food or toys. I never do. I also never teach the dog to go in there for toys. I'm a big believer in spending time in the object itself. So this didn't start out like this day one. I don't like to get him to think that the muzzle equals something else, just like I always use retrieving as an example. Some people want the dog to pick an object up and bring it to them. And let's say that we had to do a scenario in some sports, like for instance, I compete in PSA. They may have something out there that's not really appealing to the dog, like a cardboard box or maybe even like a bucket, you know? So the dog looks at that and it's like, well, that's not a toy, so I don't pick it up. People categorize toys separately than they do other items, just like people categorize tricks versus commands. We believe that if we tell the dog to do a trick, they don't have to do it because it's just a trick, but it's still a command. We believe that if the item is a toy or a ball, then that's a reward. If it's not something that is like a toy, then it can't be rewarding. My idea is that if you spend time with the dog, like you did with the toys, the dog will learn to like that object. So because we spend so much time doing muzzle stuff, I mean, you saw me run, I'm out of breath trying to talk to you. I don't just holler at him, he don't even have a collar on. These are just things that we do where the dog learns to like it because of the activities that we do. So what I do is I put the energy into the item or into the behavior, and the behavior itself becomes rewarding. I've had a lot of people lately, and I get it. Sometimes people hear what they want to hear. I'm guilty of that too. I'll hear specific things that my brain is looking for. And so many people say, you said you never reward your dog. Again, I try to explain it the best way possible. It's not that I don't tell my dog good job. It's not that I don't do things that are rewarding, like play with a ball with my dog. I don't give my dog food or an alternative toy to let him know that what he did was a good job. I spend time having fun with him, making the behavior itself rewarding. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. For more information on our training or just videos, whatever it is, check them out, description. You guys can follow me for updated stuff like this, explanation. I try to explain as much stuff as I can, but please understand, if you understand your training system and you're expecting your training system to connect to our training system, so for example, if you call and ask me a question or you message and ask me a question, I'm going to give you answers, but you may not believe that the answer I'm giving you is accurate or true. I just had a guy get mad at me on social, like he's sitting there messaging me, I'm literally trying to help him. And yeah, he's like, I'm unfollowing you right now, which it's not what that's about, but I'm saying it's very easy for people to get frustrated because they are so involved in a belief system and training that they cannot understand that I'm actually telling them the truth about what it is that I'm doing. And I'm taking the time out of my day to do this. So it's like, I'm not here to mislead people. I do so much stuff in front of people all day, every day. How long is this going on right now? How long's? 8.5. I mean, it's like my average videos are like 10 minutes straight, unedited for the most part. You know, but I really am trying to show you guys a different way. And if you love what you do, then I'm happy for you. I've said this before, I've had my butt kicked in competitions by people who train with completely different training systems. So I'm not here to dog anybody either. I'm just sharing with people what it is that I do because everyone's asking me about what I do. And then I give my explanations about the things that they do and why I don't do that. It doesn't mean that I'm knocking what they're doing. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I appreciate your support. We will see you next video.